In this video, I want to talk about power antenna masts. These are replaceable parts, and there are two types for these early Hirschman antennas up to the early 1990s. You have what's called the smooth tail mast, as you see here, and then you have one that has teeth in it. If you look closely, you can see the teeth. This is called a tooth mast. And sometimes when people are ordering, they don't know what they should order. Should I order a smooth, or should I order one with teeth in it? And a lot of times we just tell them, you want to be 100% sure, you better pull the old mast out before you order. Well, I'm going to give you a couple clues on which one you might have. The early Hirschman antennas, up until the early 80s, had aluminum housings with a cover that had 4 screws to remove to get to the inside workings of the power antenna. In the early to mid 1980s, Hirschman changed the design to go to an all plastic housing with a cover that would snap off. You see all these little clips here, you got to kind of work each one with a little screwdriver, and then you can pop the cover off here to get to the innards. When they went to this style, they also went to the tooth type of antenna mast. So all the early ones had smooth. And sometimes you might, you still might say, well, I'm not sure. Well, okay, then you might want to remove the mast. But one of the reasons they went to the toothed antenna mast was because there's actually problems with these smooth ones. If you've been around Mercedes, you've probably read posts of people who have cleaned up their masts. Of course, sometimes they get gummed up and they get stuck. And here, see, it's all stuck and won't move. And people say, well, you can soak it. Dishwashing liquid and hot water is a good one. And then you re-lubricate it, maybe even straighten out, and it's going to be just fine. Not necessarily so. Particularly now, in the year 2021, when a lot of these are over 40 years old. The problem is not this part of the mast. The problem is the tail. Look at this one here. This one's in really nice condition. It's an original Hirschman. It goes all the way out and goes back in, and with a little lubrication, this thing will be just sweet as can be. Not so. The problem is, over time, the round tail starts to wear on the teeth of the drive mechanism that pulls the tail in and out, and you get a flat spot in there. If you feel here, you can feel a flat spot in kind of rough. This is supposed to be round. And what will happen, even though your mast looks really good, your tail's worn out, so the antenna is going to stop and move and jerk around, and you may think something's wrong with the clutch. Well, it's not the clutch, it's the mast. So I'm convinced that the engineers finally decided, after working with this style of antenna for close to 20 years, that they probably should put some teeth on the tail. And you would eliminate that problem. So on these, you never have a problem with the tails, except sometimes they'll break if this gets all jammed up. Now this one's really frozen. I wouldn't even bother to fix this. They also did this when they started building new antennas to replace these old ones. They had the plastic cases, and this is an antenna out of a 300 TD wagon, which originally had this type of antenna. So this is probably a replacement from Hirschman. It has the same plug as the early one. Now, some of the later ones have a different plug, so you kind of know this is a replacement. So what I want to do now is let's find out if indeed this one has a tooth antenna mast. So I'm going to set this up, and we're going to roll the antenna all the way out and take a look at it. And then we're going to open this up, and I'm going to show you why, even if you replace the mast in your old Hirschman power antenna, today you want to take this cover off. The only way you're going to know for sure that the antenna is going to last and your new mast is going to last is to remove these covers when you do your replacement. So I've got this set up so it'll run out over the other workbench there, and I've loosened up this top nut for the mast with a 12mm open-end wrench. And now I've got it plugged into my power source that I've rigged up to test antennas. And we're going to power the antenna out, and as it comes out, I'm going to pull on it to get the tail to come all the way out of the antenna. Look at that. You see that? That's a toothed antenna mast. So as I said earlier, and I hope you find this helpful if you're working on your old Hirschman, and you want to replace the mast, generally when you see this type of power antenna with the plastic black housing and the clip-on cover, you know you've got a toothed antenna mast. I want to show you a little tip on how I get these covers off. You want to get a hold of a small flat blade screwdriver that can fit on the top and go underneath and push down on the clip. What I do is I start at the bottom right here. There's two clips right there. And you're going to have to use one hand to hold out on it. See that? I'm holding out on it, and then I will take the screwdriver and push through here, get on top of the clip, and then pry. And I'm pushing it out. And then I will come to the next one. I think you can see that. Now I'll pry that one out. And once you get 4 or 5 of them loose, then it'll go pretty fast. But this screwdriver has to be pretty thin to get on the clip. Once you get over to this side, it comes off fairly quickly. Okay. Now let's take a look inside. I know some of you may complain and say, well, Ken, I don't like these newer style. They're all plastic. You know, the old style, man, that was aluminum and metal. But if you look closely, I actually think the improvements made on this style solved one of the big problems with these old antennas located in the trunk, and that was corrosion. You get a lot of corrosion down here. You've got a metal drive gear that drives a plastic gear. That tends to wear out. This is all plastic, and this is a belt. Now, you do have a problem with these belt breaks. But like anything old, you're going to have certain issues. But what I found is if these are kept clean, you don't have the corrosion problem down in here. Look at this one. The screw actually broke off. A lot of times you'll try to remove this cover, and this bottom screw will be so frozen it will break off. I've had these where I couldn't get any of the screws out. It has so much corrosion inside. So this is a case for plastic, folks, and these also tend to be very reliable and a lot less troublesome when you go in to clean them. But you want to clean up this gunk. What I do is I put a small amount of synthetic grease on the plastic gears here. Do not use a petroleum-based grease. And if you think the tail was broken off, you'll have to take this apart and get down in there on this wind mechanism. Make sure there's not a piece of tail broken off down in there, or when you install the new mast, it's not going to retract all the way down. So I hope you find that interesting. You got to see the insides of the old and the newer style Hirschman antenna on most of the Mercedes that were built from the 70s right up into the mid-1990s.